Hi Twin Flames, hi Light Workers. Lisha and Andy here with another spooky video for you. This is the Haunted by Your Memory series, and I'm so excited to share this series with you guys. As I told you, we were going to be doing a series on how your twin flame haunts you, and that's what this series is all about. And it's based on the song that I shared with you guys on the first video of this series, and it had the video of Haunted by Your Memory at the end of that last video. So I hope you had a chance to check it out. If not, the SoundCloud link is in the description box, as well as the YouTube link to the video. It's a really cool video. It's in black and white, and I kind of have a really an attachment to it because I just know that this song is very special for a lot of people in terms of those who feel that they have a special connection to their twin in the 5D, and perhaps maybe sometimes they even feel as if their twin haunts them and is kind of like a ghost that kind of surrounds them at times. And one of the things you'll notice on this twin flame journey is that you will be able to feel different sensations, different feelings, and be in touch with different vibrations that your twin flame is sending you throughout the time that you guys are getting to know each other spiritually and energetically. And so especially during separation, these things will become stronger and stronger. And so that's another beautiful part of separation, is that your twin flame is going to be coming to you on an energetic level in the form of a kind of a ghost. And it's going to be really surprising and kind of creepy almost to you at first, because you won't know how this is happening, and it gets really freaky because sometimes my angels are telling me, yeah, sometimes this is like, a shock to us as a human form. We don't know how to take it. We might start to get freaked out and think that it's a bad thing that's going on with us, or why we're feeling these certain sensations. We might even be aroused. We might even have sensations of feeling like a warm touch, or just like a gentle caress, or maybe even just burning with passion and desire for your twin flame when they're not around. And these are the things that we're going to be talking about. Okay, so that's why I kind of dressed up today a little bit for this occasion, to let you guys know that it's all in good fun, and we're here to talk about how our twin flame haunts us on this journey. And I'm going to go straight into the song. I'm going to give you guys a little background about the song. Haunted by Your Memory was written in June 12th of 2021. And this song was written with the music and the background track that was done by Fliptunes Music. And again, as you guys know, I like to give you guys the name of the producer who made the soundtrack. I wrote the lyrics and sang to the song on the video that you guys have seen or heard. And so this particular soundtrack was entitled 7 Days by Hamza Fliptunes Music. And so I'm very happy at how it came out. It was a very kind of a short little 2-minute and 40-second video or piece of music, which usually as an artist, to put things on the mainstream, we want to be able to have at least 3 minutes of music. And so that was one of the reasons why I didn't really go ahead and use this as on my album. But it is still a good song, I feel, and it's on my SoundCloud page exclusively, and on the YouTube channel in the form of the video. So you guys can check that out. And I'm going to go ahead into this song. It's kind of a pop soul song, and it talks about, a lot of times we don't realize that our twin flame is already part of us before we even know them. And this is one of the real fascinating discoveries that you're going to have during your journey, is that you're going to realize that your twin flame has been a part of you all along. You guys have had many lifetimes together. You guys have maybe even reincarnated here several times together in different forms, in different races, in different, species of animals even. You might have been, soulmates or partners, or, just have all kinds of experiences that you can tap into on a, 5D level. When you're in tune with your spirit, you can really tap into these experiences, and even get help reading your Akashic records if you feel that that's something that's going to help you with healing some of the traumas that you might have carried with you into this lifetime. So that there are a lot of different ways that you can find out about past lives with your twin flame. Mine came to me through revelations, just based on me sitting in quiet meditation. And that's why I say meditation is so powerful, you guys, because if you're able to get to a level where you can just sit down and for 15 minutes just be at one with Father, Mama, be at one with your soul. Your soul is your twin, and you're connected at a soul level. So anytime you meditate and are able to tap into that frequency, you're going to see your twin flame right there with you. And your twin flame is going to probably even, visit you during your meditation. Maybe you'll feel something. Maybe you'll feel a cool wind breeze across your face, or a light touch, or just maybe you'll feel a hug or a squeeze, because they know when you're meditating, they know when you're at peace, they know when your soul is in harmony. And so they tend to, be happy at those moments, because they're sharing that blissful feeling with you as you are attempting to, ease your mind and calm your stresses. And they love that, because their soul is your soul. And on the 5D, you guys are doing these things together already anyway. And one thing you don't realize, maybe you don't realize, or maybe you do, as a twin flame, is that everything you guys do energetically to help yourself, it goes to your twin as well. So that's why I really believe in meditation and the practice of just, doing therapy to kind of heal your heart chakra and align all your chakras, because it's going to do everything for you as well as your twin at the same time. You're healing yourself and your twin, and they're doing it on their end too. You may not believe that they're doing it. You might not want to believe that they're doing it, but at some level, in some way, shape, or form, your twin flame, whether they be divine masculine or divine feminine, is doing some energetic work too, to help them on their journey as well. And that's the, we can't get away from it on this journey. We can't get away from that healing part of it. And the separation is there for a reason. So I don't want you guys to be discouraged if you feel as though your twin is not with you at the moment. These are the energetic workings that you have to do to get to that point where you can be in union. Because a lot of times twin flames will come into reunion with one another before they're ready to be in union. Reunion is simply coming together as for a meeting, knowing that you're twin flames whether it's for the first time, or whether it's you might have several different encounters. But a reunion is when you're meeting together physically to either discuss or to kind of get to know each other better. But there can still be roadblocks in the way that'll prevent you guys from working it out to the point where you're able to be together for a long term. And that's when you go into separation, because there might be some hiccup, some type of, drama or trauma or event that happens that prevents you guys from going ahead and either moving in with each other or getting married, whatever pathway you choose to be with each other on your journey. And that is where separation comes into play. Okay, so just know that it's very natural for twins to go through this, because it's to help you grow. And basically, whatever you do in the process of being in separation to further your development and to further your own spiritual growth, it's going to lead you to become closer to union. And you'll be in union in no time if you just stick with the plan, and do the things you need to do to improve on your health, your physical and your mental, and align your chakras, and all of the things that that the angels are leading you to do to better yourself and become your highest version. Okay, so let's go on into the first line of the song. Our first line says, "I can see you facing me," and this is so kind of funny, because when I say this in the first line, this is kind of like when you're either drifting off to sleep, or when you're just in your meditative state, and for some reason your twin flame's face pops up in your mind. You just see them. They're just they're just there as clear as day, and you just see their face, so beautiful, and you just know that their presence is with you. And, you know, it happens a lot of times in the very beginning. You start to really feel their presence with you. But when you start to see them energetically, some people can see other people's auras, you know. Some people can read other people's auras. Some people can read other people's energies. You know, we have different ways of being able to be in tune with other people on an energetic or a spiritual level once you are aligned. And so you might have abilities that you know, like I've told you in the past, that you weren't aware that you have. And so if you're able to read people's aura, or if you're able to just feel their energetic presence, you're able to sense their mood or temper, you know, and you're able to pick up a lot of things emotionally from others. And as empaths, we do that very easily. And so as light workers and empaths, we're going to have to be able to learn how to purge a lot of that, because a lot of that we'll pick up isn't even ours, and we hold on to it, and it becomes such a burden that it can start to cause ailments and illnesses within us, and energetic, you know, deficiencies. We might be too tired to do things, and so it starts to drain us. So we have to find ways where we can start to release those energies that we pick up from other people. But in the case of our twin flame, we really don't get to release that per se, because what we have to do is work through it and to resolve it within ourselves, because whatever our twin flame is going through is also a reflection of what we have to work through in our own lives as well. And you know, we may find that hard to believe, because we might say, oh, they're just so irresponsible, they're just how can I be that person, how can that be me, and how can he be me, and how can I be him, you know. And the thing you have to realize is that, you know, this is a journey of becoming one in your own soul, and your own one soul that you have, and you're in two different bodies. And so that's what you have to work through. And you're going to have to do that on your own first, individually, and then you come together as twin flame, as in your union, and you do it together. But the separation process is when you're going through it individually. And so during this time, you still may, you know, feel or see your twin flame. And that's why I say, I can see you facing me. You might stare at their picture for a long time before you drift off to sleep. And there's so many things. My angels are telling me, yes, you guys do this. We stare at our twin flame's picture, if we have a picture of them, if we haven't met them in person. We look at their social media pages. We stalk them. You know, we do that. They do that to us. We do that to them. Okay, we try to figure out what they're doing, when they're doing it. Sometimes we might sense when they're eating, or when they're, you know, having a meal. We might even smell what they're tasting, you know. We might even have a craving for something that they might be eating that same day. That's happened to me before so many times, with pancakes, or, you know, steak, or whatever it is that I might crave. And I asked my twin, hey, were you eating this earlier? And they're like, yeah. He's like, yes, I was. And so, you know, that might happen to you on this journey. And that's a beautiful phenomenon when you can do that and be in touch with each other. And you can even sense, you know, sometimes when, if they still, you know, have a drink or two, you know, when they get a little tipsy, you might be able to sense that, or feel their, you know, tipsiness. And you might even feel tipsy, because a lot of the energies are shared, you know, and the bodily sensations are shared too. And so don't feel like it's crazy or weird when these things start to happen to you, because they're very normal as twin flames. And we're going to find that out as we go. And we're going to, you know, I used to think, oh my God, what's happening to me? I'm going crazy. I'm going nuts. How can this be happening? How can I be feeling someone else's moods, sensations, taste buds, and all these other things? How can I be knowing these things about this person? Well, it's very natural for twin flames, because we're just so close and so connected. And that's the beautiful part about this journey, is that you're going to have your best friend always accessible to you on the 5D, and always accessible to you no matter where you are in your journey. If you just, you know, are able to focus and to meditate and to feel them energetically, you can always be able to talk with them, to be able to calm them down, even comfort them. I've done this so many times with my twin, you know, when he's been in distress, and he's done it to me as well. We comfort each other. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So, and when the next line says, I can feel your space in me, that's exactly what I mean when I say I can feel your space in me, is meaning that I can feel my twin in me. because I'm so in tune with who I am as a light worker, as a twin flame myself, as a spiritual person, a spiritual being. And I'm sharing that experience with him on the 5D always. You're always sharing your experience with your twin on the 5D in energy and on an energetic level, on a spiritual level. And so that's the reason why we have, these planes of existence where we can pass through and feel each other so well, and to know what each other's doing. Sometimes you might even be able to have telepathic conversations with them because you're just feeling their space in you, and they pretty much know that they're residing within you as well. They might even talk to you about it. They might say, yeah, I know you were doing something, with so-and-so, and I kind of got jealous. Yeah, I knew that. They might let you know things that they know, about where your whereabouts or what you're doing, or, they might be spying on you secretly, and know that you're at home. My twin flame always knows when I get home, and that's such a cute thing because he has a way of detecting that, and he tells me, he can sense me, he can smell me, we can smell each other, and that's the next line. I'm haunted by your scent, okay? So, your natural scent is a beautiful scent to your twin flame. You only smell that way to your twin flame, okay? You smell naturally beautiful without any perfumes or, anything like that. But at the same time, they still might like your perfume that you choose to spray on yourself every day, and they might smell it. And you might smell whiffs of their cologne or perfume. So it's really a mind-boggling thing, that you can smell your twin. I can smell sometimes, if my twin is doing something and I know that, he's not supposed to be doing it, and I can smell it, if he's smoking or whatever he's doing, he's given that up, thank goodness. But before, I used to be able to smell those types of things, and feel the sensation of when he was intoxicated. And he can do the same for me. He told me that, he knows when I've had a glass or two of wine. And so it's kind of funny, and it's really weird, but we can do that. And it's a gift that we have. And I feel it's that strand that's we're connected with each other. They say there's a silver strand between twin flames that's always connected to each other. And that's probably where these sensations are, connected. And we can feel it and see it and smell it and hear it and taste it all at the same time. So that's why you can smell your twin flame, and you know that scent is attracting because you get aroused by it, you get turned on by it. And so these are very natural things. And the next line says, don't know where this love went. And when you're in a state where your twin flame is not really, communicating with you, and you might feel abandoned by them, you just might feel like they betrayed you, or they've left you, or they've hurt you so much, and walked away from the situation, and you've been so full of pain and distraught about it. You might question, is this real? Is this even real? Why am I going through all this pain and suffering for this person? It's a really, bothersome thing to your mind, and your mind, it really plays tricks on you a lot of times, and they'll start to tell you, yeah, you didn't really love that person. They didn't really love you. How can they love you and then leave you like this? Your mind will tell you everything, every reason, give you every reason to not believe that this is a true twin flame union or a situation. But your heart will always tell you the truth, and that's why you will always feel connected to your twin, no matter what they do to cause you pain, because it really is just a perception of what we think is pain. And I know it hurts, and I know, our ego mind will tell us, oh, that was wrong what they did, but they are doing these things to grow you, and the faster we are able to learn these lessons and recover from them, the quicker we are able to forgive our twin flame and move towards our union that much faster. And so this is why I say, been trying to circumvent in the next line. I've been trying to work my head around what's going on here, trying to figure out what's the deal, with this twin flame situation. And, it's just not always coming to your brain, in a way where you can understand it. It's really hard at the beginning, and because this is the stuff that we have to figure out alone, right? We have to figure all this stuff out by ourselves a lot of times, and it can be overwhelming. It can be really overwhelming, and scary. It can be, especially if you don't have anyone in the community to talk to, you don't really know that you're a twin flame, and you're going through these things unaware of what you're feeling and experiencing, until you start to realize that the angels are pointing you in directions so you can learn what it is that you're going through. It is very scary at the beginning. And so the next line says, but it's still overtaking me. This love is still overtaking you, no matter what confusion you go through, no matter how many times you try to deny that it's real and tell yourself, oh, this can't be real. I'm just, this is a fantasy. I'm just living this fantasy in my head. I can't be really truly a twin flame, because there's no way. If you start to tell yourself these things, it's just your mind, your ego mind telling you that, okay? It's the doubt. It's the doubt that we all go through. And the sooner you're able to get rid of those doubts and fears and to overcome them, through your faith and your trust and hope that this is true, and your communication with Father and Mama, you will be able to see that it is real, and you'll know that these sensations you're feeling are coming from your twin flame. And so, it's a beautiful experience, you guys. I can't tell you enough how much I've enjoyed just the little moments that I've had, getting to know my twin on the energetic level, on the 5D, knowing and going through and, dissecting little moments of our lives, because it is truly like he's haunted me all my life. And there have been moments where I had dreams about him, and I can't wait for the day that we get together and we talk about all of these things, because that will be so, beautiful to me. And, right now, due to the circumstances, we're not able to really have in-depth conversations, over the phone. We do a lot of texting, but, texting can only get you so far in this, communication stage. And, I can't wait for the day when we get to sit face to face and have these conversations, and, be able to talk about, all the moments that we shared, even before we knew we were twin flames, and the things that he went through. And, we both lost our voice at the same time. We both did certain things at the same time, experienced traveling at the same time, went to the same island, Puerto Rico, and, just lots of things that we did that we didn't even realize that we were doing as twin flames, before we knew we were who we were to each other, and before we found each other online. So you guys, there may be things that are synchronicities that you might have with your twin. Maybe you guys both have dreamed of going to a certain location, or you both have tried to learn the same language that you might wanted to know. Maybe that is, because you want to be at that location that you both have dreamed about. Or maybe you both have dreamt of starting a business together, or starting a business, and then you later come to find that you both had the same dream, about doing this same business. And there's so many different things that, come up on this journey that will let you know that you are definitely connected on a spiritual level, and even on a mental and heart chakra level as well, because you're going to feel the same pains. You're going to be down when they're down, and vice versa. And, it is up to you as an individual to be able to transmute those energies when you get to the point where you feel too down or too distraught. But, the more you're able to do that, the more your twin is able to do it as well, because they are noticing what you're doing to heal. And believe you me, they are noticing whatever you do. They're paying close attention to you, especially those divine masculines. They are not slick. They are paying close attention to the things that you do to help you heal on this journey. And they're taking notes, and they're going back and they're trying it for themselves. And they can do this because they're very in tune with their crown chakra. Like I told you guys, the masculines are super in tune with their crown chakra. They can tap in to your mind as a divine feminine, and you don't even know about it. They can creep right on in there and read your thoughts and know what you're thinking and know how you're feeling and know what you're doing to make improvements in your life. And they can sit back and watch you shine and watch you grow and become the beautiful queen or king that you are as a divine feminine. And they can start to try to see, hey, I want this for myself too. And that's what will help them to move forward in this journey and move closer to you. And I'm going to leave it at that, because I think that's a beautiful message to end it with. And we're going to pick it up in the next series, in the next video, part 2 of this Haunted by Your Memory series. And I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you like it, if you've been learning things as you go with me, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can always know when I post the latest videos. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a fabulous week as we get closer to Halloween or whatever holidays that you choose to celebrate. I hope that you're getting excited, because I am, and I feel that excitement, you know, as we get closer to all of the holidays that are coming up. And I just want to say I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for being here with me. Your energy and your presence means more to me than you can ever know. And I love you, and I hope you have a great week. Thanks. See you next video. Bye-bye.